Well, Max, as 0-0 goes, there's a pretty good point to get away from home at a team that are flying high, and you had to work for it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's no surprise why they're doing so well. You know, we knew it was going to be such a tough game coming here, probably the toughest we've faced so far. And we had a set game plan all week to come here and be hard to beat, and it wasn't pretty. And then fans won't have had much to cheer about today, but how they support us at the end and understand the value of the point, I think, is massive. You know, we know how good a football inside they are, and it was important that with the occasion, the fans, everything, we'd come here and put a stop to it.
And the thing is, you had that game plan and you didn't waver from it. You cleared everything, and they got frustrated in the end, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll be used to teams coming here and sitting off them, but I think we sort of pride ourselves on how we defend the box, especially. And them boys around me, Debs and Willow and next to me in the back three as well today, throwing bodies on the line and Staunton in front. You look around and your mate's got your back. So I think for us to come here and play the way we did and the intent we showed, I think it's good going forward.
Because, like you say, you all played your part, all had those blocks, clearing it off the line. But also the attacking players, they have to play that part in a system like that, don't they?
Oh, massively. It's such a tough role for Fishy and Andrew and Worthy out on the left. They're doing roles that normally they wouldn't do, and they wouldn't have to put the work. Fishy's back in our half defending, but he understands that that's what we needed to do today, and we've got our rewards from it.
And a crucial point, and another clean sheet.
Mm-hmm.
You've been pretty good defensively this season, but it feels so much more resolute now.
Yeah, I think so. I think, like I say, defensively wasn't massively the issue. We weren't scoring enough goals, but I think even now, obviously people are coming into the team. We've got to just keep doing what we're doing and build on it. Like last week's performance at home to Gates said, scoring 3 goals at home is good, and that's what we want to be doing more. So obviously we're back at home next weekend, and it's a chance now with this point behind us to go and get a win. And
you spoke about the fans there, 450 of them, but it was an unbelievable atmosphere, a National League record. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fantastic. We were saying pulling up to the ground at 1:20 or whenever it is. It was full. It felt like a Premier League game. Fans walking the street, and our fans played their part. They sounded good, and we could hear them and feel their support the whole day. And yeah, especially when you're defending the far end and looking at that big stand full, it's special. These are the games you want to play, and we said before the game, if you can't get up for this game, then you're in the wrong sport. So for us to come here and put a performance on and be a part of it, yeah, it's a great day.
And just on you personally, it was a tough start to the season. You weren't really getting into the side. You've played every minute since Mark Cooper came in. You must be so pleased. And what's he done to give you that confidence?
Yeah, it's always difficult. You're always going to have these spells as a footballer where it's a game of opinions, and sometimes you're in favour and sometimes you're out of it. And it's nothing personal. You just have to get on with it. Roll your sleeves up. I trained hard while I wasn't involved. And then since the new gaffer came in, he decided to put me in against Maidstone, and I've sort of made it my choice to not look back since, and hopefully pick myself if you get me. Make sure I'm putting in the performances that keeps me in the team, because I love playing games for this club, and I think it showed over the last couple of weeks.
And you've had to play in a back four and a back three. Do you have a preference, or when you're in form like that, does it not matter?
No, it never matters too much. We've played both this season quite a lot now, so I'd say we're used to both. And with the lads chopping and changing, coming in due to injuries and other things, we've all got to be sort of ready to switch it up. So I think we're okay with either now, yeah.
And it was a really tough start to the season, and of course a change in manager. But it does seem that you have a really good bond as a squad, which isn't always the case when teams are struggling.
Yeah, I think it's important that we made sure we kept that. We made sure we kept that togetherness, and because when you're struggling or results aren't going your way, if you get yourselves down as well, then you've not really got a good place to go. So we made sure we kept our foundation strong, and the new gaffers came in and showed a real confidence in us, and he's making us believe he's got a long-term plan that how he wants us playing, and we're just sort of building towards that. So yeah, it's been really good. And
back at Huish Park next week, as you say, you're unbeaten in 3 now, and it was a good performance, a different performance to today. Last time out, you must be really looking forward to it.
Yeah, we can't wait to get back there. Obviously the fans travelled great today, and they'll be looking forward to having us back home. Last week we put on a good performance against Gateshead. Hopefully we can do the same. We've got rest up now for a long trip home, but tough week, yeah, and we're ready for it.